So today, the sprint race, no pit stops, just full-on pace. It's all about speed, daring, and sheer driving skill. What, I wonder, is in store for us today? So let's examine the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, this has the potential to be a very challenging track for our young F2 drivers. We'll get a good chance to see which of them have been able to best capitalise on their time spent here in practice earlier this weekend. Unlike the other street circuits on the calendar, the lack of runoff is going to make sections of this track very punishing if the drivers get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid having to bring out the safety car this time around. And we welcome you to the Formula 2 commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me for this one, Alex Brundle. It is a sprint race. It is race day. How much can you take from that one-lap pace into our multi-lap contest today?
You go for a little more, a little earlier, using a bit more of that harder compound of the two tyres available per weekend in Formula 2 to try to steal a march. And equally, if you have a bit of a bump, not so much of an issue. You're going to have another go tomorrow.
Hello buddy, here we are in Jeddah for the first time in our F1 24 career mode. Yes, I haven't uploaded in a while, that's because I'm doing college stuff. But it does not matter. Here we are, 5 red lights for the Jeddah Grand Prix, and here inside the Ravens, lights out, and away we go. Not the best getaway, as you can see a little bit falling behind there. Matager is on the outside of us. Looks like we're almost touching wheels. I cut the corner a little bit there, but not enough to get a warning. We're down in P11, but then get back past around the outside. So we're going to keep it. The two, it looks like, Carlin cars ahead are fighting, Fittipaldi and Maloney. Maloney has a little wiggle there, being like squeezed by his teammate a little bit. As we go wide there, losing a bit of time. I think Fittipaldi just made contact with the wall as we make contact on the back of Fittipaldi's car, as he was really slow out of that corner because of the hit, because he hit the wall on entry. So it looks like not the best start for us, still P10 in this 5-lap sprint race here at Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. As you can see, there's quite a bit of a gap forming already between us and the cars ahead, it looks like from P7. So we're currently stuck behind the two Carlin cars. We can't really do anything as we clip the inside wall there, getting a little bit of damage. It's nothing we can do. Just like our race engineer said, yes, we gotta make sure we protect the front wing as we get a much better run in that corner there, probably because of the slipstream on Maloney. We send it down the inside here, side by side. We squeezed him out, managed to, as we had the racing line. So just like that, we're up into P9. So finally, we get in position up on the starting lap. So just the sprint race, obviously. Obviously, really low chances to make a move, as there's so few laps, almost going to the back of Fittipaldi's car there, as he broke a bit earlier than we did. So that is us lap 1 done out of 5. Looks like Theo Pocher, our teammate, is currently leading this sprint race. So, of course, this is a sprint race, really short compared to the feature race. The feature race is also pretty short because this is an F2 season. I'm not going to do the full 50 to 100%. So, anyways, here we are on lap 2. As you saw, we were right behind Fittipaldi, and now we are right past Fittipaldi, going down the inside with the slipstream. That is us up into P8, braking a bit early there just so that we don't crash. So Jack Doohan ahead.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
And then it's Hauger ahead. So the gap right now fluctuating around 0.6 of a second, as you can see there. And now onto lap 3. Of course, we will have DRS this lap finally. The gap is a lot closer than 0.2. I have been closing before, of course, because of DRS. I was 0.6 within DRS range. Of course, under 1 second, DRS slingshotting by Doohan, probably with the slipstream. And just like that, up into P7. Now we're right behind Hauger. It looks like we're going to have slipstream from the 3 cars ahead. Let's see if we can do anything into this corner. We do have currently the fastest lap, which is pretty good. The gap ahead slowly going up, as you can see, down up to 0.3. But we send it down to the inside here on the hairpin in the last corner of this lap. Looks like that's us up into P6, but we still have a lot of work to do if we want to get anywhere near that podium. So that is us, but it looks like Hauger was going to look down. Yeah, it looks like he tried to look down the inside. Of course, he was too far back, so just like that, we keep that P6. Thankfully, now Correa is ahead. Lap 4. It looks like this straight is one of the best places for me to overtake and gain and reduce that gap ahead. The gap now just fluctuating around 1/10, now 2. But we have DRS, so does he. But it doesn't matter. We both have slipstream, so that won't matter. It's going to be who will brake the latest into this corner. I brake a lot later, send it down inside once again on the hairpin. There's enough of a gap there up into P5.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Up into P5 we go, and we're gonna cross the start and finish straight, just like that.
Oh, mate, you made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with
This
you.
is the last lap of the Grand Prix.
Final lap. Push, push.
I see push push is the radio message. You can see the top two right there fighting, going side by side into the first two corners. We're about 6/10, so we're gonna have to do a lot if we want to get anywhere higher than P6, P5 right now. Sorry. It looks like there is a gap forming behind us, but we go slightly wide there, so we have to lift, almost clipping the inside wall. So that allows Correa to get closer to us. Going wide, which is not optimal, allowing Correa to look down the inside, but thankfully we cut him off just in the nick of time. That made us lose a lot of time. As you can see, the gap is now around 6/10. But they are fighting ahead, so hopefully that will slow them down, allowing me to catch back straight back up. And just like that, I do. The gap down to 4/10, took off 2/10 in that one corner. But however, you can see the AI does have better exit speed than I do. Going wide there once again, having to cut the corner a little bit. Thankfully, no corner cut warning there once again. The gap now 5/10. We will have DRS, but we're quite far back, so unless we can slingshot by, it looks like we're going to be stuck in this P5. Up, gap down to 4/10, so we did get a bit closer, but we did go wide there once again. That's going to lose us a lot of time once again. It looks like this is where we're going to have to stay. We did pretty good, gaining 5 positions the entire race. Started P10, now P5. But it's a sprint race. We still have one more race as we send it down the inside on Daruvula, but we go wide, allowing Daruvula to swing, go straight back in front of us, and just like that, while it looked like we did get that P4, we unfortunately went wide, and just like that, we had to settle for P5.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
It was a
So yeah, here we are, the feature race, 7 laps instead of 5. We are on the medium tires instead of the super softs like last time. 5 red lights are on, and it's lights out, and away we go. Slow reaction from me, but it looks like a slow reaction from the AI. So just like that, we managed to keep our lead, actually going, the gap actually already 4/10, so that's quite big, but we did make a few mistakes there into the first 2 corners. But it looks like that does not matter. The gap 4/10 now dropping down to 2/10 because of these mistakes. But it looks like we will be able to keep this lead pretty comfortably. The gap is now fluctuating around 4-5/10. So it looks like we're going to be able to keep maintaining this gap quite easily. We ride the curve there, not optimal of course. Pausing a little bit to check the settings, which I cut out of course. The gap is now over 1 second. So once again, early into the season, the AI rating is a little bit low. Underestimating myself, so I'm gonna have to raise it up like I should. The gap is already 1.5, so like this race is already over and like it started. Like I said, this race was already over the moment we started. The gap 4 seconds. And we go around the hairpin, the last corner of the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix, just like that, with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, 4.3 ahead, just like that, we win the feature race in Jeddah.
Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
So as they climb out of the car, the ART team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly deserved win.
Have you seen one quite as dominant as that, Jakesy? Not sure I have. They led every single lap of that one, lights to flag.
An amazing race today, and a very well-deserved one too. The team worked very hard to get exactly the right setup out of the F2 car that works for them, and the results speak for themselves. ARTGP winners today. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.